Maybe your life didn't get boring whenever you got out of fight or flight. Maybe you're still in survival mode, but you're in a functional freeze response and a burnout. And especially if you're somebody who has experienced a lot of trauma throughout your life, whenever you start to calm down a little bit and work through a lot of your triggers and trauma, there's a good chance that you might go through a burnout and possibly a freeze response because your body is not taking to the fact that your nervous system is starting to calm down. And what your nervous system is doing when it doesn't feel safe is it might start to shut you down, which means that it would put you in a functional freeze, which means you might be able to go to work and be able to take care of your kids or whatever, but you might be in this like robotic state where you're just kind of like going through your day to day and you're just kind of dissociating and not really being present and doing more things that you would like to do for yourself because you might also be burnt out and exhausted. And so the freeze response part of that is like scrolling, watching a lot of TV, overeating, just kind of dissociating. And that can also be part of the burnout because you might not have the energy to actually like get up and do other things other than your absolutely necessary things that you have to do. And so these two kind of feed off of each other. And so the functional freeze response happens because it's your nervous system's way of still trying to protect you, so it just shuts you down from being able to go and do anything that could put you in danger, which is fed by the burnout because you're so exhausted that you can't even think about fighting or flighting anymore. So you have to make sure to conserve your energy. And since you're not in this constant state of fight or flight anymore, your cortisol's not up so much and you pretty much tank. So what can be really hard about this issue is that whenever you're in a functional freeze, you kind of want to do things to like upregulate yourself because you're so downregulated. Meaning you're going to want to do more activity so that you can start getting yourself present and back online and not dissociating. But if you're also in a burnout, then there's a really good chance that you're also extremely exhausted and you need time to rest in order to recover. So if you find yourself going through both of these things, then what you're going to want to do is slow and steady. Slowly over time, start integrating more activity throughout your day, even if it's small walks or something like that, or something that you're capable of doing. Maybe try setting timers to try to do small little dances throughout the day, while also making sure that you're getting intentional rest. Because when we're in a functional freeze, we might be scrolling or watching TV, but that's not resting. That's still taking up like energy and like airtime in your brain. Anyway, I can talk more about this in another video if you'd like me to. It's just I'd like to get my day started, so I'm gonna do that. So anyway, my name is Sarah. I'm your favorite self-experimenting coach or companion, and I help get people reacquainted with who they most authentically are. You're an amazing person, and I hope you have the best day.